Morning. Saturday, so it's parkrun day. Nice and sunny day. So we've come to South Shields. Done this one a few times. Nice run. Different every time because it's so dependent on the weather. I've done this one with dodgy weather and it's a completely different run. It's a funny one. It's a nice sunny day today. It's gonna feel quite draining, but it's a nice run. So nice pretty views. I'll chat afterwards because it's about to start in a couple of minutes and I don't want to miss anything important, and I want to walk walk in halfway through because it seemed rude. So obviously got here, immediately needed the toilet, so I had to run on. The toilet's just behind us. I don't think I missed the start. I still see people, but I might just get there and then have to run. Nice little one, if nothing else. Just hope there's been no drastic route changes. Otherwise, actually, I'm not going to be in the front, so it doesn't matter. Just follow the masses. Anyway, here we go. Days like today, this coastline is absolutely stunning. Started a big fast in this one, blowing up my arse. Nowhere because of the heat, but it's pretty. So, gonna be a nice place to die, if nothing else. It's really a first challenging section. It's just a little hill, but feels like you're on a ski slope. Oh. This is at the top of the hill. Oh, I'm burning rusty now. Probably not going to be talking in this video today. Oh. This bit, run up here, run up this little bit of hill, and then you kind of on the last mile of the Great North Run. Oh. Don't care what anyone says or how many people fly past me. I always struggle on this bit of the run. It's just an annoying steady incline and it proper drains me every time. Oh. Marsden got that way. I think pretty much everywhere down there's blocked at the minute. Let's go to the restaurant. This is the turn off the truly bits to the paths. It's not easy. Yes, thank you. Basically, by the time we get in this path, it's a little bit uphill, but because I'm so fucked, what that bit feels worse than it is. Oh, go, go, go. Cyclist. Honestly, it's so warm and there's so little air. I'm not surprised, I've seen so many people walking. Oh, it's a tough one. But there's always a risk today. I can see the end, but the stage still feels like a million miles away. You know, you see it on this thing, but I can see it with my human eyes. Hey. Hey, yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Well done. Have a good day.
Yes. Christ. So, Rich, the Rich one's there. I'm pretty convinced. I heard Hal Pepper in the middle of that and all. Couldn't see him. And I didn't want to slow down. So, 26.25 for that, which I'm happy with. Explains why I couldn't breathe. Oh, I've got to walk about a mile that way. Me, Kirsten, the kids and the dog. So any beaches allowed on South Shields this time of year, so I'm off there. Oh, yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute, caught me breath. For the benefit of Rich and Al, if you do happen to stumble across this video, I don't have time to hang around. That's the only reason I didn't look to find you or wait for Al. Because obviously Rich finished in like fucking 5 minutes or something, whatever it is he's doing these days. But I was just too warm and I got to get home quickly. Which is probably why they've parked a mile away, but never mind. Actually, I know why, because that's the only beach dogs allowed on, but still got to get there quick as I can. Not as quick as I can, as quick as I can. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have a little jog and then I'll see you down on the seafront. Anyway, I've stopped jogging now because the sun's gone away, so I'm taking advantage of the cloud cover and just cooling off for a bit. I was just thinking, actually, I don't think I got that much recorded in the video, just little bits and bobs here and there, because I was trying to go for it a little bit. And then I'm just thinking, like, flip side of that is, it's one of the most pretty park runs ever, and I've just recorded the absolute minimum. Honestly, one of these days I'll put some forethought into it. But yeah, I've honest, I've had a quiet couple of weeks since Belfast Marathon. Picked up the tiniest little niggle, and I did lose a toenail. So I was just trying to give that a bit of a rest. Did parkrun last week, had a run during the week and doing this one, but still obviously got some big runs coming up, so I need to up the mileage a bit. But it was just testing stuff out. I think last week on Wednesday was just to test how much pressure I could put on that toe, because it always seems to be the same toenails that I injure. So there's obviously something to do with the way I run that's putting a little bit of pressure on those toes, because it's the middle toe on both feet. So either I've got like proper long toes, or I need to adjust something or at least compensate. But it's fine now. Didn't have any dressings on it today. It seems to have hardened up enough to just be able to run it normally. Obviously during the week, trying a bit more mileage on it. I think the thing I need to start doing, I need to start wearing me backpacks. I need to get used to running with the weight and just that tiniest little bit of restriction on the around the chest. It's not much, but I just need to get used to it a bit. So I imagine for the next few weeks you'll see me doing that. So what I've got coming up, I've actually got 3 big runs in June rather. Got Bladen Race, the Wall, and at the end the Morpeth 10k. Done Bladen Race before. It's alright, it's nice enough. I know a lot of people kind of rave about it, but I just think it's an alright one. I'm going mostly for the crack if not else. Obviously missed Alan and Rich today, and they're probably doing that, so I might catch up with them there instead. Obviously there's the Wall. You all know my history with the Wall. Did it last year, got injured after about 3, 4, 5 miles or something like that. It was an ongoing injury. Then I kind of basically just pretty much just walked to the first checkpoint and then had to stop because I wasn't going to be able to manage 55 miles basically. So obviously ended for this year. I haven't really spoke about it much this year. I haven't really advertised the fact that I'm doing it much this year because I don't know, I think I had a bit of egg on my face last year because I was giving it the big one, like, I'm going to the Wall, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be really smug afterwards, and then obviously just managed barely over half a marathon, and most of that was walking. So learned my lesson in being humble. So I'll probably not go on much about that. But yeah, that's 3 for that month. I think July I've got Durham 10k. August I've got that Run the Raid one, that personal best did last year. That looked a tough one, especially if because there's like a long part of the causeway where you're just exposed to whatever the weather is. So I mean that causeway will make or break you rather. And then I think I forgot most of them. I definitely know I've got the Loch Ness Marathon in September, and there'll be a few others in between, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I know this year I was trying my best to do runs that I haven't already, well, certainly at least finished. So I'm trying not to repeat events. I'm trying to think of anything I'm doing this year that I've done before, which I think is only Bladen Race. Yeah, Bladen Race, I think that's pretty much the only one I've done this year that I've finished. So I have some nice new shiny medals. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna enjoy my casual little stroll along the beach. I will see you next week for whichever park what I decide to do. Might go a bit further afield as it's payday weekend, who knows. Anyway, catch you later. Look at that lovely beach. Look at it, lovely. Even though I am further along the beach, I am just going to chuck this in the middle of it because I forgot to kind of just describe the route for those who've never done it. Basically, you start from this pub here, and it might not look it, but that's just a slight incline. So it's not massive, but it's enough to kind of take it out here a bit. Then once you get off that bit, you then go onto a tiny bit of sand, and you kind of go around onto some bit more gravel, and you run around a bit of the coast, then you go up that hill that you would have seen. And it's kind of like, it's very kind of treely, and that's the bit that's normally weather depending, because if it's rainy that bit can be quite tricky, but you kind of just worm your way around a bit up and down. Then you kind of get as if you're going towards the roundabout just before you get to Marsden, and as I said in the video, that's the bit that always gets me because it's just the ground's just a bit softer, it's a bit like gravelier. Well, it's like tiny little soft stones, but it's just like a steady incline, and honestly it absolutely wipes me out every time without fail. And then from there you go on. If anyone's ever done the Great North Run, for that last little mile, you kind of, you know, when you go down and there's like a little roundabout at the bottom, that little hill that always kind of makes your knees a bit, and then you pretty much just follow that exact same road. You kind of go up and then kind of just like slide a little downhill for the rest of the way, for like pretty much the last mile, and then you finish on a little bit of grass, which, yeah, and then you kind of just finish, and that was it. Anyway, I'll throw that in the middle somewhere so you know what I'm talking about, because if at the end it'll just be weird. One of the lessons I learned from the Belfast Marathon in regards to recording is to always check between my camera's facing, because it was kind of set at a normal one, so I kind of see my face, but then when you turn around you can't see where you're going. However, I think in travelling it kind of got knocked forward a little bit, so obviously because because I can see myself if I'm recording like this, it's fine. But then on all the run where the camera was facing the other way, it's kind of facing like that, so it's like most of the video is just legs. So obviously learning my lesson, I now check which way the camera's facing. But saying that, I'll probably have a look at the video today and I've done the same thing. Anyway, time will tell. For those who don't know the area, my wife is round about kind of there on the furthest away spot you can think of, because that's the only bit where the dogs are allowed. Oh, Kenny, when you did the what do you call it, P2P race a while back, you kind of, you start all the way down there and you run all the way along on this beach, and then very similar route where we just done it, apart from rather than going around it, you run across the grass. Yeah, personal best did quite a good video of that this year, so I'll check that out. But that was a lovely run. It features me for 3 seconds at the start as well. It's a nice run, nice little gifts at the end. But yeah, it's just my little mind wandering. Anyway, I am definitely going this time, so bugger off. Go on, see yous. Shoo, stop stalking us. Just realised I was very optimistic. Do you know what I was all about there? And I pointed at that bit of the beach and I said, that's where Kirsty is. No, I hadn't even reached the pier by that point, so it's actually about that much further past the pier as well, so I was way off. Hey, I tell you, what a knacker. So yes, they're actually that beach. No, really long way. It looks very pretty in there. I was talking to a lad the other day. He says part of his run, he kind of loops around this park, and then there's a big massive set of steps up there, and he runs up those as well. I just don't think my knees could take it. Hello, broken arm boy.
Hi.
Alright, how was your beach trip?
Sandy.
Sandy.
Are you filming?
Yep.
Hi.
Beefy, beefy. Hello.
You're still filming.
What do you think?